You who is watching now, before you say anything, first subscribe down there. I mean subscribe. Subscribe. If you ngufash. Subscribe, right? So I love you guys. We love you so much. We want your support on our channels. Follow this channel, guys, to know everything about this film. It's gonna be behind the scenes are gonna be on the channel. All the interviews that we're gonna take, different actors are gonna be on this channel. So if you're not subscribing, God doesn't love you enough. So make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much.
Comment and share.
Yeah.
And also
Share to your father, share to your father, your mother, your koja, your uncle, everybody. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, this is your boy Zion. I'm Zion Suleiman. I'm an upcoming filmmaker here in Rwanda, based in Hillwood, and I like doing what I'm doing. That's my introduction.
Is Zion Suleiman your AKA or it's a real name?
No, that's actually, I have 3 names. Zion Suleiman, Zion Suleiman Matovu.
So tell us about this film that is coming.
Well, it's a horror film actually, with educating, telling people that they should be careful when they are going to spend time with some people, when they're going to homes of other people's, they need to be careful. And then it shows the powerful of a family. When the family is together, families should be fighting for each other. And so the film, that's what it's talking and teaching the audience. So it's gonna be a good film, guys. It's a horror film, and I can't wait to start shooting it.
All right. Okay, can you tell us about the main roles of the main actors? What the main actors will be doing?
The roles of the main actors, they're gonna be witches, gonna be witchcrafts. And they're gonna be this beautiful lady called Patience. So Patience, I would say that she's actually the main actor, one of the main actors who has a strong role, and she has to be romantic. Like her role is super romantic. Her role, she has to be cute. She has to be whatever that she wants to do. She does in a cute way, right? So that's one of the characters that I actually have. That sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, will she make it? Because it's really crazy. It's gonna have things like kissing, things like having sex in the film. So some of such characters, actually people in the community, they take it in another way, which can actually affect her after doing the film. So sometimes I'm a little bit concerned about that. But well, she is the main character that we have in the film.
So what do you think she thinks of when she sees the oh my God, I can't. Okay. You've talked about that the film will be it will include this kissing, the sex stuffs, and we're in Rwanda, and Rwanda don't support such kind of films and movements in film. So what do you think the community will give out as a comment or the outcomes of what you're trying to give out?
I think the community is going to learn from it, right? We have the culture, so the film is still having the culture as respecting our sisters, respecting our brothers, right? But then we have developed today in the industry here in Rwanda. So it is not going to be something like is really going to ruin the industry or something that's going to ruin the culture of our Rwanda. So it's going to be something powerful. It's going to be something very creative. So it's not something bad to the community, not at all.
Oh, it might not be bad to the community, but what do you think about that girl who will be involved in such kind of stuff? Won't it ruin her future, her family, and you get that?
Yeah, exactly. So actually I had to talk to her because I felt it. I'm like, okay, Because for my first time, I remember acting a very weird character in the film. And my mother didn't get it. It was like, hey, Zion, are you okay? So I just had to talk to her a little bit of the character, ask her some questions about how the mother is going to take it, how her boyfriend is going to take it. And the matter that the point was, she's an actress. No, she's an actress. The mother will understand that she's an actress, and she understands what filmmaking is, right? Mm-hmm. So there is a difference, actually. When you see somebody having sex, I've been on set for, I think, for as long, I've had some experience on set with the different directors. I've seen people trying to make sex in the film, but I've never ever seen sex in the film. Right?
So you mean this sex we usually see in films are not real?
Nope.
How do they do it? I thought they are real. And I thought the thing is, if it's sex, and they are actually doing it.
No, so sex in the film has never ever been real.
Really?
I can assure you that. Sex in the film has never been real. I myself, schooling at school, sex in the film has never been real. All the projects that I've worked on, sex has never been real.
So, viewers, please don't judge actors or actresses acting in movies that they are doing stuff like sex. Don't think that they are doing sex like for real. They're just acting, and basically it's their may I say career. It's their career after.
Actually,
yeah. So don't get it for granted. They're acting, right?
Yeah, it has never been real acting. Maybe kissing, right? For different people, actually. So kissing, there is a lot of ways of how actually to kiss somebody in the film, and that is when you have spoke to the person first in the film, and you see what message do you want to give out, right? Will that kiss make a sense? But like I've been in the movies when actually I'm trying to kiss. Right, and it's been real. Like, girls have been able to ask me, even my files, like, how could you kiss somebody that we don't know? Right? But the thing is, I've never kissed someone actually in the film. So also, kissing, I would say that 20% is real. 20%. 80% is not real. But they just try to fix it up. But kissing, you found like many movies, like in America, you see, kissing is real, and they do it. Yeah, it is real. But in Africa, and also depends on the character or depends on the message of the story. Kissing sometimes, it's not real. Because I've never been on set whereby I'm seeing people they are kissing, like really kissing. It has never happened. So kissing is not real. A little bit.
So we've always seen these fake things about the film. They lie to us.
I won't say.
They lie to us, and you find us getting emotions and crying and stuff. But they're doing fake things to us.
It's about the creative, how creative the director is, right? So if you want, say, like killing somebody in the film. It's never been real, but actually people believe it. Yeah. They're like, oh, he's dead. So people believe that actually killing is deadly. When they say, I'm having a gun, I'm shooting somebody, they think, Zion is dead, we'll never see him again. But then tomorrow you find me in town having coffee, right? Yeah. So there are things that actually we try to bring the story or the written papers in future to give them life, to be able to see them flying. So you may see truth, maybe it happened, but actually on set, actors, I'm talking about actors, we can't risk, as I'm a director, right? Before I do something like that, drinking with actors, I've acted in films whereby I'm raping somebody, telling somebody you're gonna be raped, you're gonna act as a ghost, stuff like that. I respect the actor. I believe that outside acting, maybe she has a husband, maybe she has a wife, he has a wife, right? And so those are the things that actually are so valuable in the world here. Our family is so valuable, right? So if my family is so valuable, though at my home they know I'm an actor, so even if I act when I'm killing or they are killing me or I'm having sex, they know, nah, that's not happening. But so I don't feel like the way I'm comfortable when I'm doing all that is the way my act is going to be comfortable, or the family of my act is going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So I make sure that I talk to him or I talk to her about all those scenarios that are going to be happening. And I see if we can actually increase or decrease or even change them or even remove them. As long as the act is going to be fine, her life is protected, you know. And after the filming, he's not going to regret. It's going to be something that he's proud of.
Thank you, Zion. You've told us a lot about this movie.
Yeah.
It's called One Last Night.
One Last Night.
Why did you call it One Last Night?
Because the whole movie is gonna be in One Last Night. Actually, the story is about Patience who was going to school. And then the boyfriend was like, "Nah, let's go for a trip before we go to school because we won't have time to school to have fun. So let's first go to a trip and then we'll go to school tomorrow." So they set up a date. Like, okay, we are going on the trip. That night they were going to trip. Tomorrow they came back to go to school. So in the trip they saw a lot of things. Patience died, you know. So that was the last night of her Patience to live.
So what? You've said that Patient is the main actress.
The main actor.
So why did she die? Most of the movies we see, the actress or main actresses or actors don't die. Yeah. Why did you make... Aren't you the one who made it, by the way?
Yeah, I'm the one who wrote the film, and I was like, killing the main actor who is so lovable, who is so romantic, who is so innocent, it will make sense to the film.
Okay.
So if I kill someone who's not innocent, the audience will be like, yeah.
So you're making us so anxious. You're making us so anxious. We want to get this film and we want to watch it. So hopefully it will do wonders to the world, not in Rwanda only. Yeah. So thank you, Zion.
You're welcome very much.
Say something to the people watching us right now. Tell them a message and tell them to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
You who is watching now, before you say anything, first subscribe down there. I mean subscribe. Subscribe. If you ngufash. Subscribe, right? So I love you guys. We love you so much. We want your support on our channels. Follow this channel, guys, to know everything about this film. It's gonna be behind the scenes are gonna be on the channel. All the interviews that we're gonna take, different actors are gonna be on this channel. So if you're not subscribing, God doesn't love you enough. So make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much.
Comment and share.
Yeah.
And also
share to your father, your mother, your koja, your uncle, everybody. Thank you very much.